In today's video, we're going to be talking about rising food prices at your local grocery stores. Keep in mind, when I'm giving these numbers, it is a nation average. So you might be higher, you might be lower, but it is a nation average, so we're going to combine the whole nation as a whole, and we're going to get some numbers for you. We're also going to dive into another major chain restaurant starting to close down locations. Is this another warning sign they may be going out of business? I also have a tidbit on Janet Yellen saying that she don't think food prices is a concern to her. Well, we will decide if it's a concern for the rest of us. So let's begin. How about we begin with food prices since 2019 into today. Tomatoes per pound were $1.82 a pound. Today, average cost of a pound of tomatoes is $1.86, a 2% increase. How about cheddar cheese per pound? It was $5.33 back in 2019. Today, it's $5.55, a 4% increase. Bananas a pound. Yes, even bananas went up, folks. 58 cents a pound. Today's average cost is 62 cents, a 7% increase. Strawberries per pint were $1.97 back in 2019. Today, a pint of strawberries is $2.26, a 15% increase. How about table wine? Just a regular old bottle of dinner table wine, $12.05 back in 2019. Today, that same bottle of wine is going to cost you $13.86, a 15% increase. How about a pound of bacon? Before we get in those prices, can we really get a pound of bacon anymore? I think they even shrinkflation that down to 12 ounces. But I digress on that one. $5.81 a pound. Now it's gone up to $6.82, a 17% increase. How about a pound of potatoes? 77 cents back in 2019. Today, 96 cents a pound average, 25% increase. A half gallon of milk back in 2019 cost $2.96. Today, for that same half gallon, average price across the country is $3.86. How about a pound of rice? 76 cents a pound. Today, the average price is $1 a pound, a 32% increase. How about chicken breasts? We all know chicken's gone up. Chicken breast per pound. In 2019, average price was $3.09 a pound. Today, it costs $4.12 a pound, 33% increase. Most of us like coffee, $4.17 a pound back in 2019. 2024's price, $5.15 a pound, a 35% increase. How about a 2-liter soft drink, soda, or pop, wherever part of the country you're in, $1.54 per 2 liters. Now it's $2.24 for that same 2-liter, 45% increase. Yogurt, 8 ounces, would cost you $1.11 back in 2019. Today, $1.66, a 49% increase. How about the average pack of cookies? We all, those Oreo cookies that some of us like. $3.35 per package, up to $5.12. I think they're even higher than that, a 50% increase. A loaf of bread, which most of us uses, the average size store brand bread, $1.29 a loaf. Today, $1.97, a 50% increase. How about frozen orange juice, folks? $2.45 for frozen orange juice. Today, that same frozen orange juice is going to cost you $4.19, a 71% increase. And we will end it here with a dozen eggs, $1.36 for a dozen in 2019. Today, a dozen eggs is roughly going for $2.70, a 98% increase on that. Wow, well, what did Janet Yellen say? And this actually came out of the New York Post. I guess she did a story with another host, but the New York Post. Really, I'm surprised they even mentioned this. She was asked, do you think inflation problem is a problem at the grocery store? She says, no, I don't see any. Basically what she said she didn't see any shocking prices at the grocery store. And then the host asked, do you actually shop at the grocery store? And she says, yes. Well, if she's not seeing it, maybe she's buying a pound of tomatoes every week, and maybe she's buying a pound of bananas, and that's what she eats. Because she may not drink the milk, she may not buy the eggs, she might not buy the meat. Janet Yellen, please, come on my channel and we will talk about inflation. Please tell us on my channel. Let me be the first YouTube channel to interview you to tell the American people that you're not lying to us. I digress there, folks. I mean, this is ridiculous. Over and over and over again. Every time we go to the store, it's just going up and up and up. How about Hooters? The restaurant that serves beer and wings. Well, they're starting to close down stores too, folks. You know, I mean, they all say they're going to close down unperforming stores. Well, you know, when I used to work at Sears, they said the same damn thing. They closed them down too. Every time a company keeps saying they're starting to start closing down unprofitable stores, eventually they're all going to be gone. This is the start of Hooters, I believe. And this is the numbers that I have for you as of today. Virginia is closing 1 location. Texas is closing 16 locations. Tennessee is closing 1 location. State of Florida is closing 3 locations. State of Georgia is closing 4 locations. Illinois is closing 1 location. Indiana closing 2 locations. And the great state of Kentucky is closing down 2 locations. Folks, you know, this is mind-boggling. You know, they may not be high-paying jobs, but we got to keep in mind these are still jobs, and it's still going to hurt your local areas. You know, when these people don't have their jobs anymore, you know, if they're not working, they may go out together and go to another restaurant and support the community that way, support your local, you know, area that way. This is what's going to happen in America. Every job is going to hurt that we lose. I cannot stress that enough. Yeah, you know, some of us like to go there. You may not like to go there, whatever the case may be. But, you know, over and over we're seeing these, you know, look what happened to Red Lobster. It's going to be gone. Sears is gone. Kmart's gone. I mean, you all remember Service Merchandise in some locations? Gone. I mean, I could go on a list of different stores that have closed over the years. You know, look at Best Buy. They're closing down all their locations eventually. You know, they keep coming out with more locations. JCPenney's in trouble. Macy's is in trouble. Every retailer seems like to be in trouble. Even Walmart's closing some locations down. It is getting really ridiculous out there, folks. We have to keep stacking a little bit of silver every now and then, as much as we can afford to stack. I always will say, stack at your own pace. Get what you can while the times are still good. Until next time, folks, I thank you for watching. Coin Shoppers Chris is out. Into the next video. I hope you join me on the next one.